Hello everybody and welcome to Topdeck Automat, an Autobattler roguelike that we're going to be checking out here today. There's a demo out on Steam, so in we are going to go. What? Okay. We can check out. Okay, so there's a bunch of different characters here. There's a lot of different characters here. Not all in the demo, of course, but hey. At the start of the fight, gain 5 power. We're just going to go with the default one for now. Or we can randomize. Gotcha.
Function engaged.
Oh, hello. Another one. The other day you were mere printer bots, but now you're part of the resistance, I guess. Anyways, I'll guide you for a bit, but we don't have a lot of time. The whole hacking thing jumbled your circuits, so in combat your setup will work in a random order. Speaking of setup, I got you started with a few leftover cards. Probably best to... Wait, probably a good move to replace the base cards right away. Yeah, you know, I've played the Deckbuilder, played Autobattlers. This button will be your most important tool. Use it when you want to advance. So, like, that's how we start. This is your collection. Add cards to your deck. Use them in combat. Don't worry about the order because they are going to be shuffled. Important new cards you find will be added to your collection, not your deck. Remember to add them if you want. Yes. So, yeah, these are... they look like they are potentially locked in. Or, like, those are the ones that are in the deck. Gotcha. So, we can set that up. We can remove these. Okay, so we can remove them. We have a limited weight of 8. Didn't try to rhyme, but hey. So this is jab. We have 3 of those in there. Just does 10 damage. Restore, heals 10. Got 3 of those as well. Shield 5. So my character gets 5 power. I'm going to assume increases the damage you deal with attacks and modules. So just like it's going to be a flat 5 for the whole fight that it gets increased there. Heavy Strike does 25. What's the catch here? Like, why would I not just want to use that instead of a jab, huh? I don't think that there is necessarily a reason. I think it's just the starter deck is bad, like they said. Lunge, do 10 damage, gain haste, double the speed of an enemy or your own draw speed. So, doubles the speed at which we shall draw. There's 2 little... blips up top. I don't know if it's just implying like that's damage and haste related or something like that. So we'll go ahead and, you know what? We'll drop a restore and add that sucker. We got good damage stuff. Healing Ray, heal for 25. We could definitely drop a heal for a better heal. Trigger attack. Gain 2 power per enhanced card in your deck. Cards can create triggers that have to wait for another card. So as soon as an attack gets played, get 2 power for every enhanced card. I don't know if I have any enhanced cards currently. Not sure. Anyway, let's start. Now that we've done that, gain a power for every second of slow you apply. This is an epic. The first time you drop below 50% health in a fight, shield for a flat 30. At the start of the fight, deal 30 damage. I mean, this gives me a very clear direction. Obviously, I don't have any slow right now, but, like... that seems extremely logical. I'll do it. We'll invest. Voice, man. All right, let's choose our path. Based on your choice, you'll get guaranteed loot after the combat, plus scrap if you win. On day 1, you will face frail enemies with less health. Okay. The last enemy each day is a stronger elite variant. So loot is choose a card. At least one of them will have heal. Okay. If you win, you also get 7 scrap or 5 scrap. Okay. You know what? Let's go with the one that gives us more for now. And just deal with it from there. Hello, my friend. During combat, your deck auto-cycles while your enemy performs actions in regular intervals. When the time runs out, you will both take continuous damage from the storm. You know, the dev did say there was a lot of inspiration from Bazaar as a way to get me excited. And you know what? I see it. So, hey. All right. Cool. Let's go ahead and hit play. So we have our attack here. So they're in a random order. But we just generally need to set up like a proper engine. There's that, and it gives us the speed up. Yeah. We can go ahead and go faster. Oh, come on, mister. This is a frail guy. Just kill the dude. I mean, I'm not going to lose. The storm has approached. Yes, man. Good job. I mean, we currently suck, obviously. Portable fan. Instant heal 7, executed faster on draw, and then the next card is drawn immediately. I mean, that is obviously very cool. Deal 10 damage. Improve this card's damage by 2 permanently. On trigger, heal. Heal 15, slow your enemy for 2 seconds. So that sounds logical for me right here, right? So when we heal... I wish we could take both of these. God, that'd be cool. That'd be really strong. But when we play a heal card, or when we heal in general, heal 15 and then slow your enemy for 2 seconds. I'm assuming it's a one-time trigger, though. Like, it's not going to just do that every time we heal, right? Like, that'd be ridiculous.
Probability of success increased.
So I will grab that sucker. Okay, so now that we have that going, I guess we could drop a jab, and that wouldn't be a problem, really. So that we keep our heals up a little bit more. To make up for the yoga session, you added a trigger card. They don't resolve their effect on play, but later when another card of the type is played. Yeah, so we do have that. That's understood. Gain 2 power per enhanced card in your deck. Yeah, I mean, I can make an assumption about what an enhanced card is, but I feel like we will see later. Yeah. Choose a card. If you win, you also gain 5 scrap. Choose an enhancement. If you win, also get 7 scrap. Every 3 attacks adds a mercy to your deck. A curse that does nothing. So, you know, I'm just going to trust that we're going to be fine. Because we have at least, like, some synergy going on. So there's that. As soon as we heal. Can we heal? There. We heal. We get a strength up. We had 7 strength. Gotcha. Good night.
Victory condition met.
All right.
Down momentarily.
Enhancements modify stats or add whole new effects to cards. A card can have 1 of each kind of enhancement. Starting with the second one, the card's load increases, potentially slowing you down in combat. What do you mean? 1 of each type. Wait, a card can have 1 of each kind of enhancement. Like, I see. It can have a haste enhancement. It can have a heal enhancement, etc. Gotcha. So, like, obviously, a heal enhancement sounds logical with what we've got, but haste is just good. It's just, like, doubles the speed of, like, your deck is just strong. Remove a card from your collection. Receive 5 scrap per rarity. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Just get a bunch of cash, but I think that just getting this is better. And what are we going to want to put it on? Gain haste for 2 seconds. So, like, we're already getting the haste there. We could put it on, and then theoretically it would give us haste for 5 seconds, is my guess, but I don't know that it would work like that for sure. I'm just going to pop it over here. So that's quick. And now we do have, we have the enhanced card in the deck situation. Am I happy to drop a jab to get that in there? Oh, wait. No. Wait, we're overweight limit. We're overweight. Help. Did that increase the weight? Nope. That's a 1, 2. We need to remove a 2. You can't start with too few or too many. So, like, there is a limit there. I think we'll take out a jab. Oh, the jab's only 1? Wait, what? It says that the jab is weight 2. No, this is the deck size. The weight is over here. Gotcha. We'll get rid of a shield up. In fact, you know what? Let's get rid of 2 shield ups. Screw them. I think we're good. Deal damage, infect 4. Deals continuous piercing damage. Reduces by 1 each tick. Choose a module. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's going to be like a... Oh, this is a module. Gotcha. And 11 scrap. It applies 3 infection to you whenever you deal damage to it. I don't know if I care that much. Like, I think we'll be fine. Either way. Hello, Elite. Yeah, like, he just doesn't have that much HP. We're getting stronger. We have our haste on. Look how fast we go. So we're up to 11 strength. Okay. We're healing. We're restoring. We're lunging. We're yogaing. Yeah, we're good.
Operational success.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's really, like, very much an engine builder. Start of the fight, do 30. Every 4 seconds, do 5. Every day, 1 shop reroll is free. You know... Every 4 seconds, do 5 damage. The reason why I might be interested in that is, like, what if there is a whenever you deal damage, blah, blah, blah. You know? Like a trigger that cares about that. It obviously, like, it's not bad otherwise. It's like it does something. But I feel like every day a shop reroll being free sounds more logical. Spend scrap or make a trade. Whenever you're ready, say goodbye to end the day. Understood. Gain haste for 6 seconds. 10 damage. Gain haste for 2. Consume it to gain a scrap. That's interesting. So, like, here's the thing. Here's what is appealing about this. Is that it trims your deck. It's not just giving you money. It also trims your deck down a cycle. Every 3 seconds, heal 4. See, that's logical too. Core, I'm assuming that's my HP. When you add random cores, your current run then. Yep. I mean, this seems good. But yeah, like, it takes up deck space, but then it consumes itself so you don't have to worry about it. It makes it so, like, obviously this is good. That's good too. We can go ahead and open that up. We can take out a jab to apply a lunge. So that's just the same thing, but faster. Is our limit 16? It looks like it. Finders, keepers. We didn't grab the heal per turn thing, like, or heal per whatever seconds thing. I'm going to say screw it. And then, yeah, we'll keep our cycles small, hopefully. Trade offer, lose this to... No. Deal 15 damage 2 times is good with, like, what we're doing. But I'm not trading that. The run lasts 10 days. At the end... Okay. At the end of which you will face a boss. Make sure to build around it. Every other day, your deck size will grow and you face tougher enemies, but find rarer loot. So, yeah, like, it is a penalty. We have weather. Day 2, we have whenever freeze is applied, the target also takes... this is pretty cool. Dr. Toad. Do 100 damage, heal 100, infect 25. Are those the 3 moves he does, like, on a cycle, I think? Passive infection on it reduces by 10 instead of 1 each tick. So the concept is just, yeah, we will not want to apply poison, like infection rather. So, okay, that's fine. I don't really care. At least 1 shield card. You also get scrap. I'm going to get enhancement. It's very logical with what we have going on. So we get the speed up, we heal, we speed up. It does look like the haste does stack. Like flat stacks. Yeah. So like if you apply more haste to yourself, you do just, it just lasts longer, which is good. That's what I want it to be. Gain 5% crit. Apply this effect to a card, do 20 damage. Remove a card from your collection to gain scrap. I suppose I will just add that to something here. Don't want to add to this. It'll make it heavier, I guess. I suppose I will put it on... Like, if I put it on here, I'm assuming it'll just add the damage to it. But if I put it on here, it'll, like, theoretically be doing both things. Next enhancement plus 1 load. But, like, if I put it on here, it probably just does 45 damage, right? Like, it probably doesn't do 25 and then do 20. getting double dip scaling from strength. I don't know. Not sure. Enhancements. Passive revives with 44% less health, but a faster cooldown. I feel like we're fine with this. Well, you know, I guess we're a little bit penalized by deck junking. But yeah, we have a pretty fast loop situation, and we have good scaling. So, like, we're just kind of chilling, man. Shield 10. Increase the card's effect by 20% rounded up. Interesting. So, increasing it by 20%. Heal goes to 18. And then my question is, does that mean the slow goes to 3? Because it could mean the haste. It has to, because the haste is 3. It has to. So that would be an extra power. Obviously, it increases the weight, the load by 1, but I think that I'm fine with that. Like, we're keeping this card. We're going to be keeping that card. That is a no-brainer. Elite. Choose a module. Or a module and 11 scrap. I'm going to go ahead and go for it anyways. So his gimmick is that he just comes back multiple times, eh? Like, we beat him already. So yeah. We got the 3 strength from the slow. Awesome. Yeah, we're just... Look at us. We just loop so fast now, too. We have one card down from normal, and we cycle double speed, so, like, yeah. Infect 3, whenever you play a card, but there's a 10% chance it's consumed. Whenever you shield, do 5. Whenever you take attack damage, do 5 back. I don't want to... This is sick as hell, but I don't want to do it, because it's... Well, first of all, it's bad here. Second of all... It's just not... I don't think it's worth it. But it's very cool. I currently don't shield at all. I could. My question is basically, is this worth the $5? Sure. Like, we're not shielding, and I'm... Assume that makes it... Wait, it start a fight, gain haste for 3 seconds. Okay, hold on. Knowers know that start of fight haste is broken. Consume, same deal. This eats up a slot, which is great. Add a random enhanced legendary card to your deck for the fight is pretty cool. Whenever you trigger haste, gain 10 power. Oh, God. That's great, too. I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, I feel like I really wish we could have both so bad. Like, there's no way I can sell, right? I'm not even using my rerolls. I guess I could do this one. Except a freebie. Damage equal to your scrap. On trigger of slow, infect. Deal 15 damage and slow your enemy. On a trigger of attack. Yes. I think we will roll with those. Lose this to gain this. Sure. I'll get shield every 3 seconds instead. Alright. So, what else do we even remove? We could remove the restore, and it's not a big deal. But it's not, I don't know, we probably shouldn't necessarily. We could remove the heavy strike so that we get 2 strength up out of that still, and it's not that bad. The issue is we need to trigger a heal for this to work, right? That's fine. I'm gonna drop that, get ready. We have plenty of haste. We have 2 lunges, and we have yoga session that will all apply that. That's 10 power. We could say that I don't care about the Tinkerer's boost, I guess. Because we need cards to to take advantage of the stuff, you know? It's like I can't just care about that. Ay. I could get rid of the Finders Keepers just for now, and like we'll put it back in literally the second that our deck gets bigger. Which is right now. It's back in. Where's the day 3 of 10? Where's the, like, timer? So this is the... I gotcha. This is the day. And then it ends on an elite into module, into shop. Gotcha. Choose a card. Choose an enhancements. I mean, I'm still good with enhancements. Like, I guess the benefit to not putting all of them on the yoga session would be that we get more value from Tinker's Boost. But it's that thing where I know we're going to keep it. Presuming it's like Bazaar where the slow and the haste cancel each other out. God, I can really feel that slow. It's making it hard for me to cycle and actually get to my haste. Jesus. Add infect. No. Reduce a card's load by 1. Increasing an average load of 2 will increase your card draw cooldown. I mean, I'm at 15, and it looks like 18 would give us the penalty. 5% crit. I don't know, man. It's kind of snoozer. I'll get this not because it matters right now, but because it might matter later. Wait. Oh, what? This is a... Which type is this? Either way... I think we can reduce the... Why can't we put it... We can't put it on, Pummel? Which one's Pummel? Where's Pummel? Why can't I put it on Pummel? Because they can't have 0 load. Gotcha. You can't have 0 load. Well, let's spread it out. Doesn't really matter. At least one tech or hustle card. Choose another enhancements. Mr. Fist? Sure. I'll fight Mr. Fist. I mean, we got a good little loop going. Are we getting enough haste? Yeah, I think we could use a little bit more. Shield 10, 20 damage. Move a card from your collection, get scrap. No, we're going to go ahead and grab this and put it on something that currently doesn't do damage to take more advantage of our strength. Get ready? I mean, we could put it on get ready. So that should just do damage now. Yep. Does indeed. Elite. Deals 30 damage to you when you deal damage to it. Obviously, I do a lot of damage. I feel like I'm not at risk right now, though. I feel like I just get so much strength that, like, the hits that I do are worth it, but I guess I'll go with you because we are countered by that other guy. Every 3 attacks increases its damage and shield. Like, I'm less worried that a guy is going to outscale me than I am that a guy who counters attackers into a deck that's, like, exclusively spamming attacks.
Conclusion. You lose.
Whenever you apply infection to your enemy, do 10 damage. At the start of the fight, slow your enemy for 3 seconds. That's actually very, very good. Again, start a fight. Busted line of text. At least for effects. Start of the fight. Gain 30 max health per card type in your deck. What does that mean? hustle, attack, tech, heal, haste, slow. I mean, seems good. Whenever you play an attack card, gain 2 power. Wait, that's broken.
New equipment integrated.
Scale God. We might as well randomize just in case something's on sale. Heal on heal trigger. Gain haste. It's definitely cool. Alright. An infection card. Choose a card. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not going to click an infection card. I know that. So, like, let's just go ahead and go this way. Whip, whip, whip. I'm a monster, man.
Accomplished. All threats neutralized.
Deal 10 damage. Do it again for every time you applied slow to your enemy this fight. Okay, obviously we have to take that. That is the payoff that we've been looking for. That's absurd. Okay. We want to keep Finders Keepers because, again, it's just good to keep the deck cycle small. We like the haste. As long as we, until we get 100% haste uptime, we want to have these haste cards. Because it just makes everything else we do better. This is giving us 8 power. I suppose I could say no to that. I could say, I'm tempted to say no to Heavy Strike as well. Like, it's good, but this is theoretically going to be better. Because it's going to start to... Well, I mean, it just is better. Like, this thing, the purpose of it is that it does damage. It does 25. This does 10. But we're going to slow immediately, so it at least... do it again. So it's going to be at least 20 for sure the first time. And then every time we cycle through our deck, that'll be 1... That'll be 2. So it gets an extra 2 hits every time we cycle our deck. It's just like, I'm going to say sure. You just added a high load card. Your draw cooldown comment is equal to the average load of your deck, but never lower than 2 seconds. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, we're good. At least 1 card is haste or slow or freeze. Haste or slow or freeze, but it's the guy that might counter us. I mean, honestly, this guy was pretty spooky for us, too. Fine, I'll do it. Let's see. I feel like we will be fine anyways. Yeah, I mean, like, my concern was warranted.
Target eliminated.
Gain haste. Trigger attack and gain an instant copy of the triggering card. Wait, that's really cool. Ooh. You know what? Yes. We're going to go ahead and drop, I guess, this, because we're going to play Cunning Plan, which gives us an instant copy. First of all, it consumes. It gives us an instant copy of Get Ready, meaning that whenever we play the Get Ready, we instant play it again. 10 power and 20 damage is just going to be better. Like, but 10 power, 20 damage, and it's instant, and we're trimming our deck cycle to 7 with haste. Extremely strong. We're kind of getting even dumber than we ever were before. This guy just has a lot of damage, or has a lot of health and stuff. That's his gimmick. But yeah, we should be kind of just good to go as soon as we get our cycle here. There we go. Yeah. We didn't play any, we didn't get any haste for a while. Every 3 seconds, heal 4. I do think we will take that because of the yoga session caring about the trigger. I'm assuming this doesn't scale, like, hold on. Does power improve and modules? And modules?
New component integrated.
Sorry, I was bizarre brained. Like, I was saying that in bizarre you would not, like, anything that increases the power of your cards and stuff will not increase the power of these. But nope. Deal damage equal to 12 times the number of tech cards in your deck. Consumes. It consumes. Heal. On heal trigger slow. I can't really get rid of Healing Ray because then we won't have heals. Start a fight, slow your enemy for 3 seconds is probably something we should just do. Wait, what? Wait. What happens if we have 2 of them? Does it just slow for 6? Here's my question. Does it count for 2 triggers of slow? I don't know. I kind of want to take another one of these just in case. Interesting. I don't know. I'm just going to cycle. Cool. Should have looked at the other stuff first, but, and like, yeah, getting another one of those is obviously good, but. There, so now we should pretty easily get Yoga Session to trigger reliably, so that's good. All infection ticks faster is tomorrow, right? Tomorrow. At least one will be an attack. I haven't done an enhancement in a little bit. We do need to put a card in our deck, which is, you know, it is what it is. It's not bad. Part of me just wants to put the Restore in. But it's not that good. Here's the issue. Cunning Plan could copy this instead. I don't love that. Alright, we'll just take that sucker. We'll be fine. We'll look for another another setup. Good night. Add this effect to a card, gain a scrap. Make an attack card do piercing damage, which goes through shield. Add an effect to card, gain 5 power. Here's the thing, whatever I add to this, I kind of want to put it on Get Ready, because, like, it's going to get copied, you know? Obviously, like, this is interesting, but what goes to my mind is that there is actually some situations in which this is bad. That sound, in theory, in games like this, which sounds wrong, but there are sometimes enemies that, like, scale up their shield and then do damage to you based off of the amount of shield that they have and stuff. So, like, I don't know that we're going to run into that or if it's a big deal or whatever, but I'm not that worried about the shield on enemies right now. I would rather just get strong, man. Like, because this is also useless against anybody who doesn't have shield, which it's seeming like a lot of them don't. So we're going to do this and we're going to put it on Get Ready because we're going to get a an instant cast copy of it. Like, and we're still under load, so I'm not worried. Well, there's shield. Attack card. I would rather go for this. Every attack loses 10 damage if it has more than 10. Kevin. So Kevin just does a lot right away, which is actually kind of concerning for me, I guess. Our sustain business is a little weird. Yeah, see. So that's actually kind of bad for us, that guy. Legendary. Trigger attack, do 2 damage, and don't remove this trigger. Obviously, like, that's very, very, very good. So we'll go, yeah, we'll grab that. Even though the other one is like the slow or whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of Heavy Strike. I mean, obviously that's crazy. Every 3 attacks applies freeze to you for 5 seconds. I'm not particularly worried about this broccoli monster. I think it's supposed to be a tree, but that's broccoli, my friend. He's a pacifist. Poor choice, my friend.
Threat neutralized.
Nice. We should probably get that. We're halfway done? Oh, okay. I thought we were maybe further along. Okay. Start of the fight. Pay 1 scrap, gain crit equal to 3 times the amount. Ooh. You paid this run. Yeah. I'll get that. That sounds great. Oh. This kind of does exactly what we need, though. We'll get both.
Efficiency.
Check the reroll just in case. Deal 10, heal 10? We could take it over the healing ray because it's more apt to... Like, we don't have to put it in right now, but... It has 1 weight, which is nice, and it hasn't been enhanced yet, so, like, it's more realm to be enhanced. It's obviously the type of thing we want. Oh, well, okay, well, this is cool. I see, that's a reason for it piercing. Do I care? Nah. Do we get an extra... Nope, we don't have an extra deck slot here required. Haste for 3. We could drop Finders Keepers, because, like, we're getting to the point where our first cycle is actually pretty big. So... it is kind of starting to become a problem. At least one will be a shield. Nah. Ain't worried about it. So the question is, do we have perma-haste? More or less. We're getting there.
Conclusion, you lose.
Yeah, I'll increase a card's effect by 20%, which, again, just seems crazy. Extra second of haste. Meh. Meh. This doesn't really matter. Doing 3 damage instead, it's not really like a 50% damage increase because we're so pumped up on strength that this is so... These are irrelevant upgrades, so I guess I will just upgrade something that gives me, like... Yeah, I'll probably just upgrade this. Extra second of slow and extra second of haste. Seems good to me. Infection, shield. I don't care about either of those. Who am I leading? I'll just go for the money. Yeah,
Opposition terminated.
On tech, infect 5, increase your... Wait. Infect increased by your power. That's pretty cool. Obviously, it's bad on this run. Damage shield. Trigger heal. If this trigger is active at the end of the fight, gain max health. Oh, that's interesting. So that's kind of an incentive to not heal, actually. Which is going to be basically impossible for us to do. But the question is, should I take... I guess, should I take an epic, knowing that we could scrap it if we can find that upgrade? For more than 2? Or would I rather have 2 scrap now? We'll do that. Elite. So this guy was actually pretty bad for us. I'm not convinced that this is actually going to be easier. It freezes like a full... Yeah. It's a full-on freeze. I don't feel great about fighting Kevin. He seems like he like will fall over to any kind of sustain. I guess I could adjust my deck before I fight him, I suppose, but like I don't really have what? I'm going to put in the heal 10? I don't know. It's not that much better than just not having it. We did beat him last time, but he is increased. He's elite. You know what? Let's risk a loss to see if we can bleed. We are stronger than we were before. We really are. Whenever you heal, deal 5. I mean, that is just good. And now that I understand that we can increase that, like, that is relevant too, but, well, whatever. Infect 3, slow your enemy. Gain max health for the fight. Shield equal to 4 times the number of non-attack cards in your deck. It's pretty cool. How do these combine? I really don't know. I'm hoping that it would just be like 2 separate triggers, but I'm just gonna look around. Yo, wait. Another one of these is kind of cool. We are going to have our deck get larger. Let's just go ahead and grab another one. Because, yeah, this is bigger deck day. Let's slap that sucker on. We are now exceeding the average. So our draw cooldown is 2.09 instead of 2. We're not over it by that much. Is that a problem? Infection enhancements. You know what? Let's do it and see how it feels. It doesn't feel that different. So maybe we don't need to worry. Make a trigger work with any card category. I mean, that's obviously good with Wristblade. Oh. Making it so Wristblade heals us on every trigger is pretty good, though. Like, I'm not... Oh. I mean, wait. That's pretty cute with Cunning Plan as well. Like, you can get... Because it's not getting an instant copy of the tech card. It's getting an instant copy of the triggering card. So no matter what it is. Like, that's pretty cool. I'm not worried about hitting any of the triggers, though. Like, we really did build according to it. Making it so Wristblade also is going to trigger a heal seems nuts. Enhancements. Consumes cards. I'm a little bit worried about that. Your deck shuffles every 3 cards you play. I think I'll be okay. Like, it's definitely interesting. Yeah. You know what? We're fine. Okay, we're fine. It is a little bit rough. There's this sucker again. But I'm going to go ahead and just put this on my other Wristblade. Add a confusion. So what is a confusion? Grants your enemy 10 damage and 10% crits. It's annoying, like, by quite a bit. You have a lot less health. Like, a lot less. We keep on getting the oil as our first card play, which is not when we want to be drawing that. Legendary. Yeah, we don't have that. Gain a power for every second of slow you apply. Obviously, this could be cool, but... Yo, cool. Honestly, an extra one of those is not bad. For, like, when we have to add another card to the deck. That's pretty good. Haste 3. Obviously, those are logical. I'm just going to get a start a fight haste. So, yeah, we have 2 of them. Obviously, we will end up with with 6 seconds of haste. But it is relevant if it is 2 separate triggers or not. And it'll be kind of hard to tell. It'd be easier to tell with the hourglass, because we have this trigger. But we don't have when you haste gain blah blah blah. That's like a passive that's active at the start of a passive that's on at the start that we don't have. The Omni Gobbler. I'm gonna risk it since it's not the elite version. At least we'll see. How does this go? Maybe it doesn't really even matter that we're consuming the cards. You know, it doesn't really matter.
You are inefficient.
You are inefficient. Make an attack card. Do piercing damage. We definitely could just grab that now that we know the other card or the other passive exists. Like, that is pretty relevant, I guess. I'll put it on the oil spill because I don't really want to make this slow my deck down even more. Like, I'm fine with this amount of slowdown. I don't really want any more. We beat the elite version of you. I think that's a pretty good sign that we can beat a common version of you with a little bit more stats. Yeah, not a problem. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It comes already enhanced. I don't care. I don't care about any of that, really. If there was, like, if we were fighting a boss that had a bunch of shielding, maybe I'd care, I guess, but meh. You were actually pretty tough, so we'll go with the infection scaling guy. Ooh, we got our legendary wrist blades out right away, which means every card starts chopping them. I'm finding it hard to believe that we don't have perma-haste. So I'm going to get a piercing buddy. Thing does everything. A little bit of everything. It's a little late, my friend, for me to care about you. Alright. We do have to get an extra card in. I think it's either Finders Keepers or Cunning Plan. I think I'm just going to grab the Cunning Plan. Because that brings us back down to the draw cooldown of 2, which is nice. Interesting. Pillow of Decay. I want an enhancement. And we haven't fought this guy yet. Yeah. Not a problem.
You are inefficient.
Grant a card Paramount, making it so it will be drawn first in a fight. I mean, like, I can already tell you I'm clicking that. I don't know with what yet. Like, a wrist blade is obviously very logical. Speed burst is also pretty hot. Get ready's logical, but yeah, like Cunning Plan is interesting because we could Cunning Plan a Cunning Plan, and then that's kind of interesting. And then it also doesn't increase my my speed up. Sure. Obviously, it comes with the downside of like it being more setup. Just does damage and heals. Very like a lot of it. Don't get me wrong. I really don't want to fight anything that freezes since it feels like it could really cause us a problem. Okay.
Target eliminated.
Gain haste. Definitely interesting. Reduce a card's load is also interesting. I feel like we're good on haste. So if we do this, I like that because we can, so surely that makes it actually cost 2. Yeah, okay. Because it wouldn't make any sense for that to be like, okay, now it gives, you know, you +1 and -1. It's just like, That wouldn't make any sense. Every attack increases damage by 100. Yikes. So he ramps, and he ramps by a lot. Every 3 seconds. So it's 3. So by the 3rd hit, we would die. Right? Yeah. If we have no healing whatsoever, and that's not true. So we'll get through 1, 2. I think we'll be fine because of our, like... We got an instant slowdown, too, which helps a lot. Yeah, we're fine.
Target eliminated.
Whenever you apply infection to your enemy, there's a chance to freeze. Cool. Whenever you drop below 50% health for the first time in a fight, shield for 30. It's really just not enough. Just get another wrist blade for the road? Probably. Heal 3 5 times? That's cool. Huh. Heal 5 at the end of the fight. There's a 20% chance you destroy this card permanently to gain 5% max health. I mean, I do like that too. Meh. I'm gonna buy that for probably later. And then I guess I'll buy another attack buddy. I don't know how they're gonna trigger. I guess that might be a way to tell. I was completely fine against this guy. Let's slow it down. So hold on. Watch this go. It did 78? No. It did 41 twice. Okay. It works the good way. Oh, hell yeah. So, okay. That settles it. Relics work the good way. So this is 2 separate instances. That's incredible. Add this effect to a card. Freeze your enemy for a second. Yo. Oh. Say freaking less, man. You kidding me? Whenever you play a card, freeze your enemy. It seems... I don't know, man. It seems a little broken. Obviously, we need to play that one first. And we won't know which one's which. I mean, theoretically, one of those was the freeze, but... This is kind of interesting, I guess, but... Now that we know, and like we get so much strength up, it's just worth it. There's a 25% chance your power applies to your shield and heal effects. God, I wish. Don't need this stuff, really. Whenever you execute a trigger, heal 15. Yeah. That's already at 42. Don't really care. Oh, we're on date. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize we were here. All right, man. 100 damage, heal 100, infect 25. Let's fight, dude. Let's play it out at 1 times speed. So is this, which one was that? That was our freeze one. Does it work? It doesn't seem like, oh god, that guy's so unbelievably dead. Test your build against a highly sophisticated contraption. Okay. Way more content in the full version, progression, stats, daily challenges. I mean, I see he is highly sophisticated. So, like... I mean, like, look at that going now. Got all these wrist blades stacking. The sandstorm's going. The sandstorm is officially going. We are very much gonna die. But that seems cool. Okay. All right. Neat little engine there, man. Cool game. Cool game. Yeah, I like it a lot. I feel like what's my biggest hiccup with the game? It feels like it's maybe like UI based. I feel like there's something about the UI that's not feeling quite there, and it's hard to even put my finger on it. Exactly. But like everything, it feels like pretty static, and like I don't know if I love the voice of the robot going blah blah blah. I'm not positive on liking that, and by that I mean I don't think I like it that much. But like obviously the game mechanics are cool. Like it's doing bizarre stuff, but in a much more deck buildery way. It's very, very player generous, and it's obviously a single player game. That is a big key component. I love seeing this extreme amount of characters. It does seem like a game that could get just like really an endless amount of like content updates. I like it a lot. I really enjoyed it. I'd be very happy to play more of this. It's quite surprising. I think it just needs like a little bit more polish in a way that I'm finding it hard to put my finger on exactly why. My best thing is that like it is the UI and things feeling static and it feeling kind of like and obviously I get it, the robots and everything, but like the game feels cold and a little bit here. And like I'm cool with the whole like Autobattler element taking to the extreme of it just being like you press play and like you do just watch the effects go. I think like making the effects a little bit more clear as they go off. Like I could not tell. I couldn't tell. Like I could feel that the enemies were slow, and I know that there was a place to see it. But it's like I feel like there should be a little bit more clarity with effects triggering. Like if this is a game where all that's going to happen, and again, I like this. I'm a fan of auto battlers. But if this is a game where all that's going to happen is the auto battling, you need to make sure that those effects that are going off are clear and like concise, and you can really, really tell. Like don't make them over the top, flashy, like explosive, but just something a little bit more clear, like some kind of visual effect, maybe even on the enemy character or something like that, that shows like this is a slow, like the enemy is slowed or something like that. Like something that just makes it a little bit more obvious to give you feedback about the results of your actions, or like some sound effect that goes when you activate a trigger or when you activate when you crit, like that kind of stuff. Like those little extra elements are very important in a game that is going to play itself when you hit the play button, right? So alas, I love it though. I think it's very good. Very good, very interesting, very promising. I've been keeping my eyes on it as it continues into a full game. But alas, that is that. That's going to do it for today. My name is Retrimations. Cover indie games every single day with an extra specialty in roguelikes and roguelites. That is something you're into. This is a channel that you should be subscribed to. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.